you doing? How did you manage this? I have unlocked a new level of profitability on the sheep farm. Hi, buddy. Based on the ground here, we really could use some rain. Guys, it's been a little bit here since I picked up a camera, about 6 weeks or so. So I apologize for taking such a long break there in the middle of May from uploading, but we get really busy with seeding. Plus, sometimes I forget some of the things that I consider boring and just repetitive are the things people actually want to see. So I apologize for that, but we're back here now. It is the very end of May. Still have a little bit of seeding to do, but as you can tell from the mud here, it's been raining a lot the last couple weeks. This is my feeder lamb pen and they are swimming in the mud. I've been putting straw bales out like crazy trying to keep everybody dry. And today and going forward, hopefully, according to the forecast, it's supposed to be quite a bit warmer and the moisture is supposed to stop. So that would be nice. But I am thankful for the rain. I've spent most of last year complaining about how dry it was. And thankfully, right now we've got some really good grass coming. So we're gonna pull all the ewes out to pasture probably a week or so from now. First weekend of June is my goal. And I think I'm actually gonna pull most of the replacement lambs I have from here that I'm going to keep for next year's breeding. They're going to go out on pasture too, just because we got a lot of grain, or we got a lot of grass as of right now. I don't want it to get away on me, because if you can get the grass grazed before it gets too mature, then the regrowth is a lot better. Try and play it and time it the best you can, but you also don't want sheep to go back to the same place they've grazed for about 40 or 50 days realistically, to give each paddock of pasture a rest period for parasite issues. So grazing sheep is quite a process, but for now we got a few different things we're going to do today and we'll get to it. So because it's been raining so much, I haven't moved much grain around here because it makes an awful mess of things. So today we're going to try and empty this bin. This had my canola meal in it. It's probably only got 300 or 400 pounds left, and I don't need that until we start feeding ewes in the winter again. I'm going to move that into that old wooden bin I got behind my barn, and then I can just pail feed out of there if I need to. And then that frees me up. I got 2 big bins for holding barley, and then this little hopper holds all the alfalfa pellets. I buy those from a place in town, and I mix those at, 5 parts barley, 1 part pellet. So we've got some pretty remarkable daily gains going right now, and I'm trying, the gains are going like this, the market is going like this, trying to find that intersection point where they're as heavy as they need to be finished lambs, and before the market crashes. But usually with my luck, I'll manage to miss it completely. But anyhow, we're gonna put all the canola meal into this mix mill, and then we can just auger it straight into the bin, so we'll get to it. Okay, we're loaded here now, and this being my silage truck, it's got a pretty big box on it, and you can really get a lot of grain in it. She's groaning pretty good. These trucks kind of have a tendency to sound like they're fighting for their life every mile they travel. Alright, I emptied half the truck because it's not all going to fit in that bin, which was my plan. I filled the other bin, and then this bin, brought the load back, and now it's just about full and the truck's half full still. So I'm gonna try and mix 3 loads. I need 3 loads of grain for these lambs mixed. So I'm gonna try and get that done before it rains. Based on the ground here, we really could use some rain. Third load here. Figured just to save time so I don't get rained on, I'm gonna unload the truck at the same time. Well, good news is we got everything loaded up. All 3 loads mixed. Just gonna deliver the last one here. Hey, Setho. Hi, buddy. I do have one ewe that lambed way later than she should have. Ewe lamb. And I didn't want to put her outside when it was pouring rain and everything was mud. So I pulled all the panels down from the side of the barn there. Got to clean this whole place up here. It's the next job, hopefully. I got a little bit of seeding left to do, so once we finish that, get this cleaned out, then hopefully it'll dry up and we can start moving manure. Come on, Mama. Oh. Come here. Of course, she's gonna be difficult. You wanna just stay here? Come on. Come on. No, buddy. Come on. Come this way. Good, you stay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're just a mama's boy, aren't you? There you go. Now Mom's outside. Now you can follow Mom. Sheep hate the mud and the water. I don't know how you European folks do it. Lambing everything outside in the rain. I feel like my sheep would just die if they had to do that. Come on, he's over here. Left him right here. He's in there. No, don't you dare. Oh, hey, you're right here. Oh, okay. There you go. No, buddy, I'm not your mom. Okay. Now you're all mud. I'm gonna get nasty comments from mean people on YouTube again about this. Oh, I hope he makes it. But I'm timing this properly with the weather. It's supposed to be quite warm now. And with that, the straw packing pen should dry up pretty fast. So I'd rather him be out here where it's sunny and warm than in the barn where it's dingy and smells like ammonia. Well, we work like crazy all lambing season. We make sure every lamb's tube fed, tagged, looked after, mothers have milk, everything. Today's the first day it pays off. We're gonna go sort out 14 lambs that I've got destined to be contracted and delivered to the plant tomorrow. I'll be on your grocery store shelf by the end of the week. Now I've got about an hour here in my window between hauling fertilizer to keep a drill going. And I don't have any help, and I just ate a whole lot of pasta. And I don't really plan to run them through the scale, so we're just gonna try and loosey-goose try and wrangle these lambs. Put them into a bit of a pen, because they gotta be off feed before I deliver them to the plant, so. And from what we do know about lambs, they don't like to work very well when they're all excited. So we're gonna try and get them out of the pen with the least amount of excitement possible, then it doesn't turn into a nightmare for me. Excuse the wind noise, pretty brutal out here right now. Come on, babies. So I marked, I think there's 14, like I said. I marked them last week when we weighed, all with a big red stripe. And then it rained like 2 inches, so hopefully the stripes are still on them or else we're gonna be in trouble. the lambs out of here that I needed. So now the plan is I'm just gonna try and gate these ones back out. The ones that I don't want. I'm sure there will be no problems. Okay, that worked pretty good. Got about half of them done. Now I got another situation. I say sheep are suicidal. I'm not kidding. What you doing? How did you manage this? If I look stressed out, it's because I'm going to be called for fertilizer any minute. I'm hardly half done and I'm going to lose daylight here. So, never a dull moment. Come on, guys. Stop inspecting that. You went for a ride once on it. That's it. Alrighty, next morning here. Pretty beautiful day. Hopefully we finish seeding today. I got my 300 sheep. Family's got about 100 cows. Then we got a little grain farming hobby aside from that. So that's what keeps me busy for the spring. But anyway, we'll go get the trailer and get these little guys loaded up. I'm looking for my dog. Gotta tie Seth Rooney up so he can get some work done without him causing a ruckus. Seth, where are you? Hi, buddy. Come here. Still plenty wet in this pen. The weather is supposed to be like highs of 30 this week, so hopefully things dry up and we can get some manure piled up. Come here, boy. Hi. Good dog. He doesn't care to be tied up, but he's going to cause too many problems if he's not. Lambs are still here, that's a good sign. Oh, you guys locked yourselves in. Nice. When you bring a trailer and you got a needy bull, this is Colby. Whenever he sees the trailer, he thinks, oh, that must mean cows. Unfortunately for him, there's no cows here today. That is one sad boy. He was with a bunch of cows, then the cows went to pasture and he got left behind, so now he's just depressed all the time. But he's going to be supervising today. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, guys. Ah, no. There are a couple that got mixed in here that don't need to get sold. There you go. Everybody's loaded. I'm just going to take the head off my scale here because I don't want to get it caught in the rain. So we have 17 animals on. Their average weight's about 128 pounds. The average birth date was the 15th of January. Today's the 26th of May. Those are pretty good numbers. Obviously that's not all the lambs. I've still got probably 35 or 40 to go next week. And then out of that same weight class, there's going to be 30 or 40 that I'm going to keep as replacements. So under 5 months to finish weight is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. The feed conversion has been excellent. But we have had good weather. It hasn't been too hot. It's tough to get animals or lambs to grow in the heat. Okay, we're all unloaded. Good weights. Like I said, we got 17 lambs on there, and their live weight was average 58 kilograms, so very happy with that. Corbani, whatever. Some holidays next week, so there's a lot of speculation as to what the market's going to do. But we're booked for next week and the following week, and we'll just see how we end up. We got enough lambs that are heavy enough. I'd rather push it and sell them when they're just a touch underweight if the market's still high, then they don't cost me the feed. And there is always the risk factor with finishing lambs that they keel over dead before you actually get them delivered. So if I can get lambs to the plant, the price is halfway decent, we're going to take it. Well, it's the next day here, and I just wanted to show you something. I have unlocked a new level of profitability on the sheep farm. As you can see, I'm not really much for mowing the lawn, but I got this unit here. It's got a bagger on the back. And I got 3 rams that could go on grass next week, but until then, I have nothing to feed them. And I don't really want to open a whole round bale because I'm too cheap for that. This is gonna work great. Yeah, I'd say they're fairly hungry. Hey there, fellas. Come on, boys. There you go. Look at that. Couldn't get better. Fresh greens. All right, with that, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll catch you next time.